Welcome to Life Lessons channel.
Society has a way of keeping you locked in your current identity. The moment you try to change, people will remind you of who you've always been. There's something powerful about strategic disappearance, going off the grid to rebuild yourself without the constant judgment and expectations of others. Becoming unavailable and transforming in solitude can be revolutionary because when you finally resurface, your evolution will be undeniable. Funny thing is, when you do return, their opinions won't matter anymore because you'll have learned during your absence that the only validation you need is your own. Let's get into how to do this the right way. I'm going to break it down to the 3 key parts for you. First is how to properly disappear. Second is how to transform during your absence. And third is how to strategically reappear. If you mess up any part of this, especially the last, you're going to regret all your efforts. Let's get it. Now, how do we properly disappear? Number 1. Execute a digital detox. Your online presence is sabotaging your transformation more than you realize. You need to get it under control. You will no longer broadcast your daily life, your struggles, or your small wins. This includes your Instagram stories, your Twitter updates, your Facebook check-ins. All of it stops now. The only exception is maintaining minimal professional presence if your income depends on it, and that's only if you can do it without revealing your personal evolution. You will have trouble breaking your social media addiction. It's going to take time. The natural habit we have is to share every detail of our lives online. It's coded into our modern existence for social validation. We need to fight that to really disappear properly. You will need to learn to experience life without documenting it for others. Become a digital ghost, and then you will be able to focus on true transformation. Number 2, cut the information leaks. Everyone in your circle is a potential leak to your past self. To disappear and transform, you will have to be strategic about your communications. First of all, most people don't want you to change, but the problem is you keep letting them influence your journey, and that dictates your results. You need to eliminate that external interference. What you have to do is create firm boundaries, limit who has access to you and how much they know about your transformation process. Through this process, you will be less vulnerable to the doubts and criticisms of others and more aligned with your vision. This is not an easy task, and it takes practice and resolve. Share in the comments if you've mastered this technique and explain your approach. Number 3, relocate if necessary. You'll develop ambitious transformation goals in this journey. You'll get excited about the new version of yourself that's emerging. Don't let your environment hold you back. Consider if your location is aligned with your evolution, like it's the foundation of your new identity. A healthy way to think about it is to imagine that every day spent in an environment designed for your old self reduces your chances of becoming your new self by 5%. Every time you subject yourself to old triggers and familiar patterns, you are sabotaging yourself. You are comforting your old self and hurting your potential. Stop being so attached and be strategically mobile. If you need to stay in the same location for practical reasons, then transform your existing space with precision and focused intent. Eliminate reminders of your past identity, redesign your surroundings, and create a sanctuary for your new self. Number 4, create a transformation alias. Mystery will be essential. It may take some time, but it will become clear that sometimes you need a fresh identity to explore new aspects of yourself. But don't make this obvious to the outside world. Don't announce your reinvention or seek approval for it. Just quietly create a space where you can experiment with new behaviors, skills, and mindsets. Disappearing is only worth it if it creates freedom from old expectations. Going back to seeking validation mid-transformation will probably reverse all of the progress you've made, and you'll be back at square one. You will feel the natural urge to share updates about your evolution, You will have to flex your willpower and keep your transformation private. Use that energy to accelerate your growth instead. Redirecting that desire for external validation can help get you to the next level in your journey. And we are all about life leveling on this channel, so like and subscribe to stay included in the discovery and discussion. Number 5. Embrace the discomfort of isolation. Going ghost or monk mode, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be psychologically challenging. You're going to feel lonely, be tempted to reconnect, and you may doubt your path when the isolation feels overwhelming. What would be your instinct in those moments of weakness? Maybe cave in and text all your old friends or scroll through social media for hours. Yeah, you guessed it. You'll need to sit with that discomfort and let it transform you without running from it. Process your emotions without an audience. Strengthen your resolve in silence, and use solitude as your training ground. Let each moment of discomfort be the crucible in which your new identity is forged. It's those moments of resistance that accelerate your transformation. Embrace that discomfort and go as far as welcoming it. True metamorphosis mode. And now we're ready to transform during our absence. Number 1. Rebuild from zero. What are you going to transform while you're gone? It's simple. To become something entirely new, you need to strip everything down and rebuild with intention. Be specific about this. Want to develop extraordinary discipline? Want to master a skill that redefines you? Whatever it is, write it down in vivid detail and keep it visible to you alone. Remember, no one else should see your blueprint. Number 2. Revolve your life around consistent evolution. Every day should be engineered for transformation. Be obsessed. You will need the mentality that this disappearance is your one opportunity to completely reinvent yourself. Dedicate your entire existence to it. Everything that you do should be intentional and should propel you toward your new identity. Structure your environment to remove friction from your desired behaviors. Join communities where no one knows your past. Time block your day so that you are spending the majority of your hours on deliberate practice and identity reinforcement. Dedicate regular time to evaluating your progress, adjusting your methods, and pushing beyond comfortable limits. Do all that it takes. Number 3. Reprogram your identity at the core. Transformation is who you are now. You're going to have to believe in your evolution with absolute conviction. You will have to embody your new identity so completely that your old self becomes unrecognizable. You will feel everything is quite unusual at the beginning, but eventually you will find yourself naturally operating as this new version of yourself. This is going to include a fundamental shift in your self-concept, a reprogramming of your core beliefs. It is something that will be the essence of your transformation, so embrace it fully and accelerate the change. After you've completed your metamorphosis, you might consider strategically reappearing, but actually, something very interesting will have happened along the way. This desire to return to your old world is something you'll question deeply. If you do this right, you won't feel compelled to prove yourself to anyone from your past. You'll have now become so aligned with your new identity. Your transformation will have exceeded your initial vision. You will always keep evolving, will keep pushing toward even more ambitious reinventions, and you will remain somewhat mysterious to those who knew you before. And you'll find that you discovered a profound peace in this authentic version of yourself, and that you created a life that resonates on a frequency far higher than what you experienced before. And if you would like to learn the exact mindset shift that makes transformation permanent, follow this channel.